in this video, I'm going to talk about resonance. Now, of course, when you hear the word resonance, it will mean to you that the voice is being resonated, making it louder. And for a singer, this is important because you may be singing with a piano, singing with the orchestra, with a choir behind you, or even singing by yourself. Resonance is going to help you make your voice most beautiful. Resonance have ideal resonance and practical resonance. Ideal resonance is when you sing with perfect voice, perfect resonance, beautifying every note, every vowel, every consonant. Now that's called bel canto. Now I'm not talking about resonance for a pop singer. Pop singer, most of the time, they lip sync, or part of the time they sing. But then they use the studio to record 15, 20, 100 times, 200 times until the song is perfect, or part of the song, and then stitch them together. So when we learn to sing, we must learn to sing the whole song together so that you can develop a good breath support, good phonation. Now then we talk about good resonance. In every voice, there are basically 3 to 4 resonance areas. We call them registers. These registers are from low to high. I will talk from low first because the low affect what the high is, as you will see. The low resonance from any note, the lowest note you can ever sing, all the way to about G or A, that area, as the C, that C area, C or B area, or down, all the way to that range, not very high, but quite low. That range is actually what usually people talk in. When you sing, you sing higher. When you get excited, you talk louder and you talk higher, or more, because you are excited. But when you are calmed down, you talk like what I'm doing. I'm talking in my lower third or lower half of my range, from low to high. Now this lowest register, we call it pharyngeal resonance, because it is placed mainly in the pharynx. Now, pharynx is placed by a particular vowel. The characteristic of this vowel is naturally placed in the pharynx, which is ah. So using a little bit of a glottal plosive, you go ah. The This is called a pharyngeal resonance. This resonance is inconvenient because it gives you a deep sound, but yet deep voice, but yet sometimes it would easily employ your mucous membrane to grind. It will get hoarse much faster. But the second register above this, of course, it is not like divided separately. It's kind of overlap each other. The second register is what we called, singing pedagogists, we call it the soft palate resonance. The soft palate is more forward than the pharynx. So it's like in the middle of your mouth. Now you put your finger in your mouth, in the middle, about the place where you begin to gag, is where the soft palate is. The hard palate, which is more forward, has a wrinkling ceiling, a really rough ceiling. But when it gets smoother, it's a soft palate. The soft palate is placed easily by the vowel or, and also the consonant of G, like a K or a G, caw or gaw. Such consonant and vowel combination will naturally place your voice in the soft palate. Anywhere from or I could say go 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 go, and then the H vowel will activate the R vowel and place in your pharynx. Ha 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 ha. And then ha B around this area is the soft palate resonance. That means when you sing a song, and if you want to learn how to place that voice properly, I would suggest that you use the soft palate more than the pharyngeal area of resonance, because pharyngeal has a danger of rupturing your vocal folds. So therefore, I would teach my students to use the soft palate area even when you sing lower into the pharyngeal range. Pharyngeal range like this is go, 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 go. This is easier. It's a that will be rupturing, easily rupturing your vocal folds, as I have mentioned in my phonation video. Here, the soft palate is go. So when you sing any song within this range, from D to A to B, that area you should use the go vowel. I even suggest students to sing the whole song through go. Unless you get up more than a C or B or C, then you go to hard palate, which I will talk about. So go is a good vowel to use for singing any song when it is in the lower half of the treble clef. Most of you read from the treble clef, even guys, even though they sing one octave below the treble clef, because most songs are published in the treble clef. Now, soft palate, go, okay? Now, the hard palate is right here, right behind your incisors. That area is activated by the Y consonant and the O vowel. And that is also within from anywhere A to E to even F. Yo. So when you practice singing, I would suggest that if the notes of this any song within the lower half of the treble clef, the clef that you sing from, then you use go, and above low upper half of the treble clef you use yo. So for example, Amazing Grace, I would sing go 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 go, or even sing yo, because there's no problem at all using yo, because yo is a little higher. It will in the low range it will reach to the soft palate. So like this, yo 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 yo. Now make sure that you know that when you have you want to have good resonance, you must allow your inside of your mouth opening a little bit slightly bigger than the opening, the lips. So therefore, when you sing, when you watch singers sing, you see their lips go oh like that. You know why? Because they need to provide a good resonance in the mouth, like this, oh, like that. So make sure you stick your lip out a little bit, but tuck in your chin like a der. Order, you are eating some order, yo, like that. Now yo is the hard palate, which is between A, B, and all the way to F. So yo 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 yo, this is F now. Yo 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 yo, go 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 yo 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 yo. These are all soft palate and hard palate. These two are the most important resonance areas, because when you do it well, you will reach higher up to the turbinate area. You call it sinus. Sinus resonance is established using a few vowels. For example, the ye, ye. Now watch me go up to F and G. Yo, now this is yo, this is a hard part. Yo, 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 yo. Now I'm activating here the resonance inside here. Now the yo is important because it rings here. Now voice vibrations, the tone of the voice, tend to seek its own resonator. Since we cannot move any muscle inside the sinus or the turbinate area, we have to then use natural quality of tones. When it is activated, ringing in your mouth, it will activate the harmonics in the air, so that you could be singing soft, but yet people from a distance can hear you. You can have a loud orchestra behind you or before you. When you sing with good resonance, even though your volume is lower, not very loud, people can hear you. That is called resonance control. Now, hard part is yo 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 yo. Now I will shift to turbulent. Yo! Now that's important. Yo, 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 go, 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 go. Now from B to B all the way to F and to G. So that is a range most people would have to learn how to sing in. If you sing very well in this area, you will then be able to manipulate the resonance of your voice. Then you can effect a dynamic change, very loud or very soft, like this. Yo! Loud, right? Yo! Now notice I move a little bit on the E flat. I move a little bit of the resonance into my turbulent area. So when you practice a song, first of all, you must find the whole song. What is the registers involved in the melody? If it is lower half of the treble clef, use go. Upper half of the treble clef, use yo. And beyond that, go to F, G, A, go to turbulent. But you have to activate these two areas first and let them ring, so that you can begin to employ the ringing sound and let it seek its own resonator up here as you sing high. So there goes, we have 1, 2, 3 register. 1, 2, 3. The fourth register is the turbulent area. The fifth here is the head tone for girls. If I sing falsetto, you may hear it. You hear it ringing here. So that's sopranos. I'm using falsetto. I will explain to you later on what falsetto actually is in a man. So women has falsetto too. When they sing to screeching up very high, they call it dolphins, squealing of a dolphin. But anyway, these are the different registers. Now, when you practice a song, make sure you use go in the lower half of the treble clef, use yo in the upper half of the treble clef. Okay, use it very well. Then once you start to do that, you begin to then sing the song, using go and yo to sing the song. First half and second half, low half, upper half. So learn to use that, sing the whole song through. If it's above the middle of the treble clef, you use yo. Below the middle of yo, roughly, or the middle of the register of the treble clef, then you use go and yo. Now, you can go and yo the whole song through 4 or 5 times, never stop in the middle, sings through the whole song with an accompaniment track or a pianist. So after you sing through yo, go and yo, then you try to put in the words. Now when you learn to sing a song like Amazing Grace, Amazing Grace, you do not sing the words first. What I want you to do is to start with singing the vowels of Amazing Grace, praising them into the register of each. Say, for example, the first idea, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. What to do is sing the vowels only, because you need to sustain the vowels and use extra breath to pronounce the consonants. So what to do is start from here. So go, 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 go. Now go is already on the A, right? So it's almost towards the upper yo, hard part area. But I maintain the go. Go, 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 go. Then put the vowels in. Now here is all soft palate, using go kind of placement. Go, right here, soft palate. Then the second idea is going to employ the upper half of the treble clef, the register we called hard palate. So that is yo, 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 yo. Then I would, because even it crosses over to the soft palate area on F, you should still use the yo, 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 which you have already practiced a few times. Now put the vowels in. I once was lost, but now, go, but now am found. So, in the next video, I will talk about diction, how you modify your vowels and consonants in order to let the audience get the words more clearly. At the same time, you are not pronouncing the word as you talk. Now here, so that you practice, use go and yo, lower half, upper half, and then put the vowels of the song in it. Then, when you sing the song, you use the same technique you use to emphasize all the vowels of each range, each register, but put in the consonants. So it goes like this. Ah is a glottal plosive. Glottal plosive is starts from the pharynx. So use the very light onset. Oh, it's amazing. That sounds good. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Like that, you sing the whole song through. Now, we learn this technique because we want to use your voice in the best, in the most beautiful way. So then when you perform, you can choose the ideal, most beautiful sound, like an opera singer or a pop singer. As a matter of fact, if you learn all this placement technique, you can analyze a pop singer. Oh, I love that pop singer. Oh, he's good. So what you do is analyze what he does with all these vowels. Then you learn to sing like him, and you maybe sell as much CDs and recording of your song. So this is how we do. Like a mechanic, I'm not going to teach you just to fix Volkswagen. I have to teach you to fix all automobiles with all the tools ready. Then when you fix any car, you can choose tools for that particular purpose. Now that's what learning to sing is about. So therefore, this tape lets you see how to effectively use registers of your voice, your resonance of each register, and how to cross each other. By the way, crossing each other, that area in the middle between two registers are called passaggio. In Italian, it means passage. So passing through. Now, and then in the future, I will talk about how to modify vowels and consonants. Now, we cannot change consonants. We can modify vowels, open vowels and closed vowels, in order to make your song sound perfect. Make audience hear every word that you say. Now, pop singers do the same thing, but they use breath in a different way. So in the future, when we talk about interpretation, when we talk about any other areas of like choreography, we will work with you so that you will not compromise your singing. Most pop singers record their singing in a studio where they stand up straight and use all kind of technique, pull every stop in order to make it work. Then when they sing, they want to dress like a phoenix bird and show everybody how beautiful, how ridiculous they are in order to sell their record and make money of it. So, but if without a voice, you can't do it. So therefore, this tape is helping you how to do that job well. You can modify technique, use whatever you like, not use whatever you like in order to imitate or do the job that you want to do.